for finding things on eBay. I've seen him find stuff where some guy selling a lot of materials, right? Just like a lot. And he looks at the picture and he'll zoom in and enhance, and he's trying to find Jason Bourne, but he's finding a material he sees in the background of a lot, and it's only going to sell for 20 bucks, but he knows the material in the back is worth 50. So he puts his 20 bucks down, gets some junk, throws that away, but then gets some gems out of it. He just has a knack for being able to do that. Buying hackles in bulk, buying things like that in bulk, and that's really, really hard to do. There, and breaking a fly line is, watching him try to break a fly line was painful to watch. Because what you have to do is you have to pull off enough line, you gotta set your rod to the side so you don't have to snap that. Then you have to basically wrap the line all around your arms, and then you just have to start walking. And then hope it doesn't just break into you, cut into you. And all of a sudden, it doesn't, you would think that it would be like a spring that comes shooting back at you, but it just goes limp, pulls it up, and you only had to pull it up a little bit, and it was back. It doesn't happen very often. I don't want to make people think, oh, if you go to the jetty, you're going to lose a fly line. So that means the line closest to my feet is only sinking at 1 inch per second, and in salt water, I'd probably say 3/4 of an inch per second. And then the line closest to my fly will probably be sinking at 7 inches per second, because the fly is weighted as well, and it's a short leader. So that means that instead of the whole line sinking like this in the system, it sinks like this in the system. Which means that the rocks that are here are less likely to grab my line if it's sinking slowly up here than if it was sinking like this. Then the rocks and the barnacles and the mussels are going to rip up my line. So when people talk about, I hate jetty fishing, the lines are terrible, is because what they're used to fishing is slick shooter, basically, just monofilament tied to 10 feet of T14. And if you want to have a terrible day casting anything, cast that. You will hate yourself at the end of that. And you go, and everyone goes, it sucks, the line. It's because they were trying to jimmy rig something because they didn't want to lose a $100 line, which I don't blame them, but if you use the right line, it shouldn't happen. Everything casts better. I can cast 60, 70, 80 feet with that line in like a dream out there. But it's because I'm using the right line with the right rod and all that stuff. But that's just a little tangent on that kind of stuff. It's having the right equipment matters, and that equipment will last longer. Again, that's whole, yeah. 2.8. It might be.
Yeah, it's bigger than 2.8.
So then that would probably be your 3.2.
Okay.
They do weird sizing. Hairline does weird sizing.
So I want to put this on first?
Yes.
Okay.
And you're going to want to go slot the whole side facing the hook eye, slot facing the bed.
Okay.
So just like a countersunk bead, you do the small hole goes on first. Small hole goes on first.
Let me show you a little trick.
Is there a trick? I like tricks.
Well, if you'll take your hook and put it on, well, you can do it.
What's that?
Grab this guy.
Do I have that tool?
You might have another hackle plier. Either one of those will work.
I have these tools here.
Let's see, what do you got?
Is that an electrical thing? Which one?
Actually, it is. It's designed for the fishing industry, but it's very similar to an electrical.
It's they call it a
this guy
plunge style
can
hackle
work.
plier.
Is that it?
It's a hackle plier.
Oh, it's a hackle plier, yeah.
And this is not a super technical thing, but it really helps when you're putting a bead on because it gives you control. So I'm going to just clamp that in there, and then take your bead.
And I want the slot to the back.
Right.
Oh. Wow, I'm going to have to get one of those little magnifying things that they have that you can see.
So you basically
there's
you've got control of your
side.
hook, right?
So there's the slide.
Yeah.
Okay, that goes here.
Yep.
You can see I went to Mitch's place, huh?
And you just slide that around the corner.
Okay. And then that
gravity.
Oh no, I don't want that. I want to go the other way. I want the little one.
You want the small? Yeah, the
Small
small.
goes on
That
first.
one.
Small hole goes on first, slot.
Okay.
Slot later.
The tip should point through the slot.
It doesn't go on. It's not
You
big
have to
enough.
give it pressure to see if you can get around the corner with it.
Yeah,
Sometimes you have to bend the barbs.
Or you have to spin those because they're not countersunk. So there's certain ways they go on simpler.
You do what? You spin them?
Right, when you're going on, because it's a slot
Oh, there it
instead of
goes.
a countersunk.
Oh.
Okay, now
if
do
you
I
have
put it in the vise?
trying to go on, it won't bend. You have to have it
Okay.
lined up with.
Do I put the hook up or down? The hook part up or down?
So you're gonna put it into the vise just like you put any normal hook. So hook point should be
Hook
down.
point down would be down.
I don't tie.
Okay,
So you're
here, so
I know I was. The way the hook goes in is you grab it by the bottom of the bend. You can see right here with this hook is.
Okay.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm in.
Excellent.
Okay, I'm ready to go fishing.
I mean, a little bit of thread and you're done.
Okay, so what do I do next?
Get some yarn, thread.
What kind of yarn should I use? I've got all this yarn that Mitch gave me.
So you should.
Well, didn't give me, but sold it
he
to
never
me.
gives
Well,
you
you
anything.
need a bobbin. Do you have a bobbin?
Bobbin. What's the bobbin look like?
It looks like a Y.
Right here.
That's the bobbin. Oh, there's the bobbin. Okay, I got that. So okay.
So you choose your color.
Yeah.
Okay, I got the bobbin.
So then you're gonna pick a thread color you like out there. Can I see your thread selection?
Yes, there's my thread selection.
You got a lot of everything. Well, you really only have one thread in here. You're gonna use 6/0 uni thread. This is not the thread I would recommend using, but this is the thread you're going to be using. So I'll put that, give that to you.
So there's your first thing is that we need a shopping list.
That's what I was saying. In order to know what I'm doing,
So
I
I'll
We need
get,
the Garrett's shopping list.
maybe we'll do a 101 deal for the first one. Maybe next month, June, we'll
Yeah.
do a 101 deal.
Okay.
that
So
would be
I'm gonna-
good because I would appreciate that. Not
And
knowing
we'll
anything.
all tie a woolly bugger together.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Even if you've already tied one, it's always nice to tie another one.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can never not have enough.
Okay.
And guess what fish eat at Diamond Lake? Woolly buggers. That's gonna be great.